Hello, welcome back. Here's the little stove I was talking about. But what you got 7, a 14.5 by like pushing it right there at 6 3/4. Very simple stove to put together. The front and back here, this fold down, the legs fold underneath. You got 2 screws, this wing nut and then the wing nut in the back. And then you have the damper that clamps down in the back and twists. But the hardest part about the entire thing is getting the stainless steel flashing, as I call it, rolled and positioned in there, because you can't just roll it sideways like from here to here. You got to start in a corner and you got to roll it like a party hat or a cone, and then you got little rings that go in there, and I got them spaced. You get like 6 or 7 of them, and I have them spaced roughly 13 inches apart, 12, 13 inches apart. Some are a little closer, some a little further. And then at the very bottom here, as you can see, is a wide ring. Obviously, this slip over your damper, and then your pipe slip down in it. But enough of all that. I mentioned last night in the video, I do not particularly care about the glass door, because if that gets cracked, if that gets broken, then I'm stuck finding stainless steel or some type of metal to put back in there to close that up. But like, I was reading the reviews, some of the reviews. It's like, oh, stove warped first time I used it, you know, no good, trash, blah 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 blah. I personally think they got it too hot too fast. Now that's kind of, that may sound silly, as in like, well, how do you get a too hot too fast? It's a stove. It's designed to get hot. That's true. But what I mean is like maybe starting with cardboard or something to that effect, you know, because let's face it, you ain't going to get a lot of wood in here. Now, I would suggest, these are military tent stakes, to lay them upside down. You see the V, put one way and the other way, and then place your product on top of that. Why you say that? Well, it allows air to get underneath your wood to help it go along, because yeah, this is a small stove, but it's a stove. It acts just like any other stove. With no grates in the bottom of your stove, you put your wood or your stuff will go out. The only drawback, you got small stuff. Obviously, you know, you got to start fire with small stuff. You can't put a lot of stuff in here, in the door. Inside door dimensions is a 5 by 4. Whoops. That's like 4 3/4 by 5. So, you know, your fire material's kind of small, which, you know, is it going to heat up a tent? Sure. Are you going to be able to throw a big log in there? Maybe. Kindling size wood be sufficient enough. The tent that I'm in here is it's a 10 by 12 wall tent, and it's got 4-foot walls, and then it starts to go up into the A point. But when you hear, I just got a piece of cotton soaked in kerosene. Well, not kerosene, the common fuel, really. And Stick that in there. And we'll just get a little fire going on. I got the damper wide open. So I let everything out the top of the chimney. That was another thing, you know, it's like, oh, well, it smoked. Unsafe, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Well, you go to your former store, Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever, and they sell chimney cement, fireplace cement. It comes in a tube. It comes in a tub. It's gray. It's black. It's real soft. Let's say you do warp this stove. Okay. Well, it smokes and all that after that. All right. Well, when you put it together, you put that chimney cement, fireplace cement in there to fill up the cracks because it hardens. The fire makes it hard really quick. Next morning or whenever you want to tear it down, it'll come right off. It's like no big deal. That's what it was for, to help with the fireplaces and chimneys. I mean, now even though your draft is closed, obviously you can still see little cracks in there. But you can also see the fire light up, catch up when I open it up too. So it'll lay down. And then it'll just catch up. But anyway, I'm getting my big head out of the way. Will it heat the wall tin up? I'm sure it will, because I had a little 9mm ammo can that I used as a fire, or as a stove. And did it heat the place? Yes, it did. Now, was I in sub-zero degree weather? No, I was not. For this particular wall tin, I have a military stove, the round one. They drip diesel fuel down in. And it comes in 3 pieces. You know, you got your bottom, your center ring, and your top. Well, for here on the farm / ranch, I can't tote that thing around on the back of a horse or whatever. With this right here, it can go in my backpack. I can put it on the horse, you know. It don't weigh but 4 pounds. Well, it's actually, you know, a good little stove for that. I mean, it's a flat top, so yes, you can cook on it. I'll sit here and let this get the rainbow color, you know, the purples and the blues and all that. And I'll turn the lights out once it gets going real good, and I'll get back with you. But now, like I said, I purchased this on Amazon. It costed me $100 because the wife, she had a $25 gift card. So, you know, technically, that's $120 for the stove. It's 304 stainless steel. The name of the stove was KFO, because it had KFO right here at the top. And I'm glad it didn't come with that. But I've seen them glass in the front door and glass along one of the sides. Is it good for ambient light? Yes. But once again, if it cracks or busts, that shuts you down as a stove. That's the only thing I do not like about the these little stainless steel stoves. Now, can you get them completely stainless steel? Yes, you can, but you're going to pay a premium for it. So let me turn these lights out and see what it looks like. But I don't smell any smoke outside of the stove there. Although here it's back here at the damper, yeah, I can see those little cracks that has the grooves in it. But once again, you know, a little tube of fireplace cement take care of all this. And like I said, I'm not heating it up really fast. I'm letting it gradually come up to a fire.